Do you ask for feedback? Your future is determined by how fast and frequently you ask for feedback. Now, I know it's the time of year when we get tempted to rush through the holidays and then crash land into the new year. And oftentimes we find that one year just rolls right into the next, right? So what if instead this year you paused and took the time to ask for feedback? Well, my name is Alyssa Figgins, and I help women leaders to prioritize their wellness with a simple plan so that you can look, feel, and give your best. And today I want to challenge you with this whole idea of feedback, because how often do we just keep pushing forward and not really ever stopping or stopping often enough to ask ourselves exactly where we are and see if we're going in the direction that we want to be. Now, when it comes to asking for feedback, the first place we have to ask is of ourselves, and then we can ask it of others. So what is an area right now that maybe you set a goal for in the new year, or maybe it's just a way that you want to be more intentional or you want to see some change? How are you doing in that area? I thought about 3 different areas: health, life, and business, and came up with a few questions to get you started that you might want to pause and ask yourself. So in the area of health, maybe your goal is weight loss, weight management, or just overall fitness. Here are some questions. Are you eating well? Are you doing what it takes to get results? Are you being consistent? Is it working? What results are you seeing? And what would make it even better? If it's something to do with life, like time management, relationships, or personal growth, here might be some questions that you'd ask yourself for feedback. Are you setting goals? Are you being intentional about the things that are most important? Are you time blocking the things that are most important? Is it working? Are you where you want to be? And what would make it even better? Or what about in the area of business? Maybe you want to increase your income. Maybe you want to duplicate, or maybe you want to have more of a work-life balance. So think about these questions. Are you doing income-producing activity? Are you creating systems that are sustainable? Are you setting boundaries around your time to have that balance between work and family? Is what you're doing working? Are you growing in personal freedom? And what could you do to make it better? The good news is we don't have to wait till the new year to pause and take time to look back and get that feedback before going on into the next. So I want to challenge you right now to pause and take some time to reflect back on the past year and pick one of these areas and ask yourself some of those questions. Maybe even write down some of those answers and give yourself feedback. And then, if you want, you can go ask somebody else for some feedback in that area. And then you can better look forward to the new year and what it has to hold. So here's my question for you today. What's the most important question that you could ask yourself today that would give yourself the best feedback? I'd love to hear, so put it down in the comments and let's ask ourselves good questions.